Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Amber. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Mermaid Glitter palette by Cleof Cosmetics. Cleof Cosmetics is a cruelty-free and vegan brand. With their main palette that seems to be sweeping the internet is their Mermaid Glitter palette that I have here today. On the website, it is listed as retailing for like $70, but that it's on sale for $30, I believe. And every time I've ever checked the website, it has always been on sale for the general $30, and that's what it's listed at Amazon. So I think it might be like one of those gimmicks where it's all like, oh, we're gonna make it seem like you're getting such a great deal when that's just the actual price of the palette. I do know that in the palette there are 21 holographic glitter shades, there are 6 shimmer shades, and there are 5 matte shades. We can go ahead and take the cover off. And then it has a little thank you. As a thank you for being an awesome customer, here's a $3 coupon for our entire site. Coupon may expire at any moment. So you guys can go ahead and use this if you want. I most likely will not be able to. So use code IWANT3 off. We have the actual palette right here. As you can tell, it is true holographic, as Simply Nailogical would be proud to point out. At least the packaging is. We will see about the actual glitters, but I think we can go ahead and pop that open. Oh, there is a little plastic sheet. We'll set that out. So we have the mirror. Yo, what up? And then the shades, which, oh, wow. Those all look stunning. There is a little bit of glitter dust from, I'm sure, just movement in shipping. So we'll dust that off. And we have our shades. They are highly glittery. However, none of them look like they are true holographic glitter. The only thing holographic about it is the packaging. No big deal though, because these shades are stunning. Like, I think I know what I'm using for my Pride makeup look. I did look on the website because there aren't any like shade names listed anywhere on the packaging. They're not specifically named. It's just a miscellaneous palette. We're gonna go ahead and swatch all of these. We're gonna start with this nice burgundy shade. It is a little bit patchy, but you can just build it up with a couple of layers. And it is a nice pinkish maroon red. Then we're gonna go in with this nice neutral beigey nude. It's very reminiscent of Courtney from the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. We have this one, which is a nice warm chocolate brown shade. You have this, which is a nice true white. It's not that different from my skin tone, but you get the idea. And then we have our black shade, which requires some buildup to be more of a true black. Otherwise, you get more of a smoky look. But those are all 5 of the matte shades in the palette, and that is what it's like coming off. I believe on the Cleof website, they actually said that the mattes were more stain mattes, which I've never heard of, and I think it might just be their way of saying like, oh, it'll stain your skin. We're gonna use our other arm to swatch the shimmer shades, and as you can tell, they kind of are a little bit, you know, chunky. They fall out, they're powderish, but if you're not a certified makeup artist, just blow them off and you're good. First shimmer shade, which is a nice charcoal gray. It honestly looks like I just rubbed pencil on my arm, like in a good way though. And then we're gonna go in with this. It's almost like a pink and lavender kind of duochrome shade. Go and have the gold shade, which I think it almost looks a little bit more coppery in the palette, but on your skin. It is definitely a true gold. Then we have our, it's kind of more of like a navy kind of charcoal-ish. It looks much more blue in the palette than it does on your skin. It is kind of similar to the charcoal with just blue undertones. We have, oh, that was a terrible swatch. The silver shade. Why is that not coming off? There we go. It is very light on camera. I feel like it looks much darker in person. We're gonna go in with this purple shimmer shade. Also a beautiful color. It does come up much darker in person than on camera. Very pretty. Honestly, all of these shimmer shades are stunning. The camera is definitely not doing them justice. They look so good in person, but there is an example of what the colors are like. Next, we are moving on to all of the glitter shades. Since there are quite a lot of them, I think we might just be doing it row by row. So we have this one. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, the texture going in, they're definitely very gel. Oh my. Sorry, this might be a game changer. I have never seen glitter that comes out of a palette like this. Oh wow, I did kind of dislodge it. So we'll just pat that back down and we'll do much lighter swipes this time. So even barely touching it, we have, oh my gosh. Sorry, the first one we had is just a solid hot pinkish glitter, and then the second one is just a straight up gold glitter. Next up we have glitter that has a ton of different colors. There's some teal, there's some dark blue, there's some pink, there's some purple. Oh, I can't even, like, I don't know how this worked. Okay, how can like a cruelty-free and vegan company have such good glitters when like so many name brand companies can't? Okay, it is a bit of a mess to take off. I mean, you know, that's kind of to be expected with glitter. Yeah, because I'm covered. We're gonna go in. This is a silver shade with a bunch of different colors. It's primarily silver, but with some pink, some light blue, some gold maybe is in there. These shades, they're like so buttery. I like can't even. This one is another, it is a pinkish purple, or maybe more of a purplish pink. And honestly, these seem to be so pigmented like throughout, because the only glitters that I've personally had much experience with are like the Wet n Wild Fantasy Factory ones, and pretty much those are great for like the first layer, and then underneath it's just like the gel. But these, like, I'm swatching them and not putting a dent in them, and that's just another gold, a little bit more of a darker deep gold. And last for this row we have a solid dark purple. So that is row 2. Now we're going on to the third layer. First we have this, which is a light pink with some very mermaid-like greens. That's a beautiful color. Next we have this blue. Again, beautiful. Honestly, I think all I'm gonna have to say about these guys is that they're beautiful. Like, This one is it primarily comes off purple, but there's also a lot of hot pink in it. Ooh. On the skin, it almost looks more pink. There's like 2 different shades of purples and then a hot pink it looks like. We have our copper. Ooh, bitch. I'm sorry, these all just are stunning. And then this one is another multi one. There's some reds and pink and teal and purple. Going back, we're now doing this row. This one is just a teal blue. And then next we have a green, but there's several different shades of green and some yellowish gold in it. Like that would be a perfect St. Patrick's Day color. Another hot pink. This one might be more of a true hot pink than the first one. The first one was more dark. We have this guy, which is another gold. There are a ton, like if you can see, there are a ton of different kind of goldish shades and then a bunch of different purplish pinks. My arm is still covered in glitter, but it's fine because we are going in with our last row, starting off with the silver, which is stunning. They're all stunning. They're all like stupidly stunning. This is ridiculous. So we have more of a darker grayish silver and more of a true silver. We have green, very Little Mermaid. That pigment though. Next we have this pink with some silvery bits, maybe some yellowish bits. That and this one are very similar, but this one you can actually see the pink, whereas that one was more nude. And then last but not least, we have our red shade, which again, stunning. Those two, the red and the green, are like the quintessential Little Mermaid colors, which is fitting for the Mermaid palette. So here we have all of our shades swatched. I am truly blown away by the amount of pigment and glitter and ease of use that this palette has. Granted, I haven't used it on my face or my eyes or anything like that. I will do so a little bit in a minute. I didn't start barefaced. I was already doing other videos, so I already started up with a look, but we can definitely layer some glitter on top of the eyeshadow and maybe even the lips if we're feeling a little fun. I do not know like how safe all of it is. Obviously it's an eyeshadow palette, so it's eye safe. Obviously you don't want to get glitter in your eyes. If that happens, rinse it out very well. But it is makeup grade glitter, I would hope, and eyeshadow safe. I don't know if it's technically safe for your lips, but I think we might try it out anyways. So user discretion advised, don't be a dumbass like me. Because my eyes are darker and like smoky, but with greens in them as well. So I think we should layer a green glitter over top. I think I'm going to be going in with the straight green and see how that goes. And again, just with my finger because I don't want to use brush. Oh my gosh. And literally just tapping it like... First of all, completely changed the look. I'm here for it though. That was so stupidly easy. We're gonna go ahead and do that on the other eye. Literally all I'm doing is patting it down. I didn't get any fallout on the first eye. I did slightly on the second, but I was also struggling with positioning on the second. So go ahead and just wipe that off with a makeup wipe. I mean, with any glitter products, you should expect some fallout. That, again, still blown away. I feel like my lips look probably kind of black on camera. It's supposed to be like a very, very dark bluish black. I don't want to completely clash with the green. Do we want to do purple? Yeah, let's do purple over top. Again, I don't know if this is technically safe or recommended, so don't be a dumbass like me. But all right, without risking too much outside the lines. We have the purple on my lips and the green on my eyes. This is a fun look. Like, I feel like my look instantly transformed, because before I was kind of going for like the big titty goth girlfriend look, and now I'm just like glitter queen. Do we want to try stencils? Like maybe mermaid scale stencils around the face? I'd say yeah. I have a ton of different stencils to choose from. I have never used any of them, so I don't actually know how well they work. They look like they're stickers that you put on your face to do whatever stencil work you want. I don't understand why, like, they're the same pattern. Why is one funky and why is one just the whole thing? That doesn't make any sense. We will go ahead and throw those on. So I'm gonna put it on, tap a little on to see how it works, I guess. These don't even feel like they're gonna stick. Maybe because I already have like foundation and stuff. Okay, we'll do some on the forehead, I guess. I don't know, we're just going for it at this point. Let's go in with the kind of tealish blue. Tap, tap, tapping. I don't really know. Ah! All right, well, it fell off prematurely, but that's what we have. Not the best stencil application, but also not the worst. Can throw some more on. I guess I no longer care. Okay, so you definitely want to like pack it in more, because obviously like this side looks better than that side. And I think we'll do one more with like this one. Like, why don't we'll do like the little mermaid necklace. Do a gold, I guess, because there's not a green, or I'm sorry, there's not a brown color, and I think it was brown. Ah, titties are too textured. So I'm gonna try and make this one very, very opaque to try and make the design come out as nicely as possible. We will peel that off and kind of, here, let's totally kind of worked. So tiny on my chest. Anyways, that was the Cleof Cosmetics Glitter Mermaid Palette. I would definitely personally recommend the palette. Obviously, I haven't worn the glitters for a long time, so I don't know how well they stay on over time, but at first application, they are definitely hella good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a blast hanging out with y'all. Peace.